Hi guys, it's Katie. I'm doing my video for the first Kesher challenge for Bring Israel Home. So I'm going to try to make this as fast as I can, but instead of going over all of my amazing experiences and everything in Israel, as important as they were, many of you probably saw me writing vigorously in my notebook while I was on the trip, and for some of the trip I was writing about you guys, so I'm going to share a little bit about, everybody that I, wrote about, and I wrote a little something about each of you, so I'll try to keep it short, but it's not going to be short, I'm sorry. So I'm just doing it in order of how the Facebook friends were on the Kesher page, so that's just the way I'm going, kind of random. So first, I will talk about Miss Lar and Rachel. They were our Jersey girls on the trip, and they were my first roommates while we were in Jerusalem, and honestly they were just girls that I love going out with, and love getting ready with, and just having a great time with them and just gossiping and just being girls. It was so fun, really connecting with them and just hanging out with them in the room, and just talking about everything. It was really fun, and I hope I'm visiting them in Jersey very soon, teach me to turnpike and all that good stuff. Next I have Melissa and Amanda Lavin, the Lavin sisters. Lovely girls, so nice to be around. They were just thing one and thing two the whole time, and it must have been so amazing to just have that experience with your sister. That's really cool. And next I have Rob. Rob was a man of few words, but when we were all together, I hope that was okay. When we were together, he would come over and smoke the hookah with us and just chill and talk, and he was so smart, and just nice to talk to. Rob was just a good guy to just feel comfortable with and down to earth with, just talking to. Next I have Spencer, Mr. Stamos, Uncle Jesse. He was so smart and so knowledgeable, and anytime there was some kind of trivia about politics or anything, I would just look to Spencer and be like, yeah, who's the Prime Minister of Israel again? I hope he runs for president, because I will vote for him for sure. Next I have Noam. Noam was the first male soldier that I met out of the Israelis, and I loved his patience for me and his frustration with me for teaching me words and then having me forget them 5 seconds later. I promise I will learn quickly, and we'll be talking together in Hebrew no time. And I have his hat. He gave me his hat, which was really cool, and I wear it more than my Boston hat just because it's awesome and it means a lot to me. And yeah, toda nishama. Next I have Steph. Steph was so awesome to talk to. I really felt like she was a great listener, and just super sweet, super easy to approach. She was really nice. And next I have Zach, Mr. Rakdan. Obviously it was amazing being a part of your bar mitzvah, and your the Rakdan becoming Rakdan and everything. That was really awesome. And I loved doing the dead celery move with you in the club. That was really funny, and I will always remember just dying, when you showed me that move. It was just that signature, and you should copyright that somehow. And next I have Noya. Miss Noya was just awesome, and I miss her lion hair so much. I would just go up to her and rustle her hair, and she probably got so annoyed with me. I'm sorry, but it was just, her hair was just great, and I think we all really learned something from her the day at the IDF cemetery when she shared her story with us. I think she really taught us that whether you're young, old, a soldier, a student, life can be taken away from you in a nanosecond, and that's why you just have to appreciate it, every day, and, just always know that life is just so precious. And I think by standing in front of so many people and speaking her, a language that isn't her first language, speaking to us in English and explaining her feelings and her story, that she didn't need a gun or any kind of army-related thing to show us what bravery is. That was really brave of her, and I respect her so much for that, and I thank her for, sharing that with us. That was just amazing. And next I have Callie. Callie, I love your clothes. I would totally vote you best dressed. And you and Michelle Khan, Miss Michelle, I hope that you really, you know, pursue something amazing, you know, while you're in New York City. I think that you will do great in whatever you do, and I can't wait to see, you know, what you bring to the world, you know, with through art or through, you know, whatever it is, you know. Next, I will see Jordan. Jordan, you totally look like Taylor Lautner, and I'm sorry if you take that offensively, but you totally do, and you are so sweet and so polite, and, you know, just really nice to talk to. You know, you were very approachable and very, you know, very soothing to be around. Yeah, it was nice. It was always nice having a conversation with you. Eric, Mr. Eric, you definitely get best smile in my book. Crowd pleaser suits you so well. I feel like whether I was talking to you about something totally boring, putting you to sleep, or, you know, just talking about the day or anything, you know, you always had the biggest smile on your face, and it was just so nice to have that, you know, you don't ever lose that smile. And next I have the Burnick sisters, Allison and Jane. You know, you two were so lovely, and, you know, I wish that I had your posture, and I loved watching you guys talk with your hands all the time. You know, it was really cool, just like watching that, and just beautiful girls, beautiful sisters, you know, just, I wish we had spent more time together, but it was awesome dancing with you guys at the club, and, you know, just hanging out, you know, that was really, it was so fun being around you two. Next I have Wes. Me and Wes, yeah, Wesley saved me from sitting by myself on the first plane trip to Austria, and sadly he had to sacrifice himself because he sat in the aisle seat, and the whole time he was just having people's butts just like brushing him just like in his face the whole time. So I was there for his emotional support, and yeah, that was a really special time for us. And he was just such a great guide and really kept us all together. As much as we kept ourselves together, he definitely, you know, kept us, you know, in a little unit that we had, and that was really awesome. And he could just hang with us, and, you know, he was just a buddy for all of us to have there, you know. Next I have Jeremy Liker. Love her, no, I like her. I got really close to Jeremy, and having brothers and everything in the military, I always love hearing from soldiers. You know, I respect them so much, and I wish him a lot of luck while he's in the Army, and I thank him for being an awesome photographer for me the whole trip in Israel, because I forgot a camera. Silly me, but he was very patient with me, and I was a great photographer. Next I have Hannah, Miss Hannah. She was just such a fireball and so fun, and I got so close with her, and I always remember swearing and being super vulgar with her and just laughing and cracking up while we scared people. And, if I'm not visiting her in Florida, she will be visiting me in Boston. Thank you very much. Next I have Nadav. Nadav, you were so sweet and so awesome to talk to, and I loved how you would just start dancing, whether there was music, no music, like anything, you would just make your own music. And Zorem, he taught me Zorem, which is just go with the flow, and in Hebrew, it's just, and we had, you know, we've had lots of talks about traveling and like going all over the world, and I hope that we do it together. It'd be really fun. And next I have Ron. Ron, you were like the worst medic ever, but it's okay. I loved river rafting with him. You know, I totally just took over his boat and then started just kind of took the reins on his boat while we were river rafting, and it was so fun. And he was the easiest guy to talk to, so down to earth, very open-minded, and you know, just another great bud to have around. And I learned a lot from him too. Shahar, you are such a gentle soul, Mr. Shahar, and I loved that gentleness and that kind of sensitivity that you had, you know, but it also made you that, you know, that kind of, it also gave you some kind of strength, and just from being, you know, such a gentle soul. And I'm really happy that we shared that moment in the desert when we sang the Shema, and you really taught me the deeper meaning of it. I'm really glad that we had that moment together. Next I have Court. Miss Court, you have great boobs. And you were just so bubbly and so excited all the time, so enthusiastic, and that's always awesome to be around, you know, when people just, you know, it definitely helped while we were in like the sweaty, gross weather. You know, you were always just so peachy, and it was awesome. Next day, Amanda Porras. You make me feel like I'm not such a lightweight. I'm sorry, honey, but it was awesome to see her. You know, Amanda was just a cheap date, and it was awesome. And she would go from like this quiet, reserved girl that is just great to be around as is, to even funner to be around because she's just like a handful when, you know, you give her a glass of wine. But she was fantastic and very genuine.